Once you've got your thesis statement and topic sentences written for your argumentative research essay and you've received feedback on those, then you're going to want to start working on this assignment, which is the research handout. So what you'll do is you'll click on this link that will bring you to a Google Doc. You'll need to click File and then make a copy in order to make your own copy of this document that you can type on. But you're going to need a copy of this. This is what you will be filling out when you're doing your research, and this will really help you out to ensure that you are meeting all of the research requirements and that you're thinking through how does the information I'm researching connect back to my paper and my main points. So you'll see here, I have taken my thesis statement and topic sentences from an example paper, and I have plugged them in here. So you'll see the thesis statement, the topic sentence number 1, topic sentence number 2, and then I put in my counter argument and my topic sentence number 3. And now what I'm going to do as I look for research is I'm going to be looking through various articles and looking for support to support these different points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Kilgore College Library website. That is library.kilgore.edu. And I'm not going to type straight into the search bar here. Instead, what I want you to do and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Databases and click Search Databases by title A to Z. I'm going to go to O and the Opposing Viewpoints database. And this is really good for writing argumentative essays because it gives us various sides of an argument and gives us articles that help us back up an argument. So there are two different strategies you can take. You can type directly into the search bar, or you can click Browse by Issues, and that will bring you to a list of various issues. If your issue is already on this list, then you can go ahead and click on it, and that will help you find articles related to that. So say you are writing about food waste, you'd click on that topic, and then click Read More, and that'll bring you to an article on that as well as other articles. So that's one way to do it. The other way you can start your searching is by typing directly into the search bar. So we're going to look at my thesis statement real quick, which is Kilgore College should require students to do community service in order to graduate because it shows the importance of community involvement, giving back, and having a volunteer mindset. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to search mandatory community, let's change that. I was going to do volunteerism, but we're going to do mandatory community service. Okay, and I'm going to search that. So you'll see right here that's going to bring me to a viewpoint or a side of the argument. This right here, mandatory volunteerism for students, is a farce. That goes against what my point is, but I'm still going to click on this, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I will find to the side that there are going to be other articles that are related that might be on my side of the argument. And so if I look here, I see one that says mandatory student volunteerism benefits everyone involved. That sounds like something that is going to align with my argument. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that article. And what I would do is I would give this article a quick read through. This one's really nice because it goes ahead and it gives us a summary of it so I can see if it's something that I would use. But I'll give it a quick read through and see if there's anything that aligns with any of my points of my argument. And if it's something that I think that I could use for my essay, there's two things that you really want to do first. And that is you want to send it to your self. Okay, and the reason you do this is sometimes when we do research, we lose track of where we found the article and then we can't find it again. So if you click right here, this little paper airplane that says send to, and then click email, all you have to do is type in your email and you can send yourself this article and reference back to it when you need it. That's going to be really helpful. So I strongly encourage you to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and look back at my topic sentences and see which one I might use this article for. So I have, by completing community service, students at Kilgore College are learning the importance of community involvement. So I might look and see if there's anything in the article about community involvement. Community service involvement allows students to give back to the community, so I'd look in the article if there's anything related to that. And then in opposition, many students will develop a volunteer mindset as they begin to see the importance of serving their community. So those are the things I'm looking for: volunteer mindset, giving back, and community involvement. I'm pulling straight from my thesis statement and topic sentences so that I'm relating it back to that. So I'm going to do a little bit of reading real quick. And I'm just going to pause until I find what I'm looking for, and then I'll fill you in. So I'm going to actually pull from the very top here at this sentence right here. What starts as a forced school requirement can lead to a lifelong passion for the volunteer. So I am going to copy and paste that, and the reason I can do that is because I'm going to cite it later, and I'm going to put this in my important quotes. I think it goes well with many students will still develop a volunteer mindset as they begin to see the importance of serving their community. It helps support that point. So I'm going to copy and paste it here, and I'm going to put quotes around it because it is a quote from the article and I will be giving it credit. And then what I need to do is I need to document the source. Now, I also would encourage you to write a quick summary of the source when you're doing this in order to summarize the main points, because you might go back to it and pull some other quotes, but I'm just showing you an example of what I would do here. So then I would need to make sure that I put the source, and in order to do that, it's really easy. What you're going to do is you're going to come up here and you're going to click Cite, and you're going to copy this right here. This is what will go on your Works Cited page. It is the MLA 9th edition citation of this source, and like I said, this is what is going to go on your Works Cited page, so you're going to need that for those purposes anyways. So go ahead and copy this, and you're going to paste it right here as well, and that way you have your source that you can reference back to later and use in your citation as well. And so then I would also need to look at some articles to help support my other points as well. So I would come back here, and a good avenue is to look to the side at related articles. This one right here says the benefit of volunteerism. If the service is real, that seems like something that might work. I would read this article. If I found something, then I would copy a quote from it, put it with the appropriate topic sentence that it goes with, and make sure to cite that as well. You're going to want to put as much information into this because this is going to be what helps you when you go and you actually are writing your research paper. So the more work you put into this, the easier it's going to be for you to write your research paper. I really, really encourage you. You need to find information from this database, so start there. 2 of your sources must be from the database, so 2 different articles from the database must be used, and you have to have 3 sources in total. So you'll see that if you do this correctly, you're going to already have 3 sources, and that'll get you on the right track. Now, you can do multiple articles for one source. So say I kept reading the articles and I found a quote from this one that went well with this point as well. That's fine. But make sure you're filling this out, because this is going to be what helps you when you do your essay and when you're supporting your argument. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me as always.